What's up, everybody? I'm Brett Medlock here with Curtis Slimmy.
Hey.
And as you can tell, the place looks a lot different. We moved and we're having a studio built, and you're going to have to bear with us for the next probably a year or so. But hopefully we get a green screen so we can cover up all this ugliness that you're going to see for a while until we can get stuff figured out. But until then, welcome to the broke down version of the PlayStation Enthusiast Studio.
Yeah.
Today's topic, you go ahead.
A lot of games are being spoiled before they come out. Like, too much of them. Like, too much of the story, too much of the
world, too much of the characters, the dialogue, the environment, everything.
And the reason I'm saying this is because we're recording this video a few days before Horizon comes out.
Yeah, we've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn for review during the review period. And we went in not knowing much. Like, I watched the trailers, but I didn't actively seek, like, a bunch of gameplay clips and everything. And I felt like that is the best way to experience the game.
Yeah, because we just played Horizon, and we didn't get any spoilers. Like, we had to figure out everything and learn everything, discover everything.
Yeah.
But now that the embargo for the reviews has lifted, there are so many videos that show so much of the game.
Yeah, like too much. Okay, I love IGN. I love a ton of people who work there. But their video review of Horizon, if you haven't watched it yet, don't watch it. Because you're not going to enjoy the game as much.
There's a big element that they showed.
A lot.
But it's not just them. It's like a bunch of media outlets are like just showing too much of a game before you see it. Because I'm saying this because, like, if you're going to play Horizon, I feel like if you pay attention to media, you've already seen probably all of the machines that you're going to encounter.
Yeah.
And you've probably heard a lot of Aloy's story, which I think Guerrilla Games has tried to keep a secret so you can, learn and discover this world yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say it's always just like the media, like people like us that are spoiling games. A lot of the times it is the developers. They give out too much information. And it's because they're trying to build up their game, but they're not realizing they're kind of tarnishing what could be an amazing experience for someone because they already know everything going in.
Yeah, and there's a lot of so I don't understand why so many people watch hours of gameplay videos before they get the game.
Yeah,
and then on YouTube there's a bunch of videos of things you need to know before you play this game. And it's like things about the story and her world.
Yeah, like there's the Horizon, things you need to know about Horizon. It tells you everything that you should figure out while you're playing.
Yeah.
The reason why it was so good, if you've seen my review, one of the reasons why I loved it so much was the mystery to it.
Yeah.
The fact that I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know the opening of the game or anything, and it's all given away at different media outlets.
And so is this happening to a lot of other games too?
It does, and like sometimes, like with a lot of games, there's a good way to do it and a bad way to do it. I think how BioWare is doing with Mass Effect right now, they're just showing us gameplay. They're not showing us any story. We don't know much about any of the characters. We know some people who are voicing them, but we don't know anything about the story. And that's where those games shine the best. So they're just showing us gameplay. They're teaching us the mechanics, the RPG elements of the game, because they did go back more to their roots with Mass Effect, more RPG stuff to it, which I think is cool. They're just showing us gameplay and combat. They're not telling us everything about the game.
Another game I think gave us a perfect amount of what would you call it? Like pre.
I don't know. I don't know, but they know what we mean.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7. Their trailers.
Yeah, didn't give away much either.
It didn't show much at all.
Yeah, they showed one gameplay demo.
Yeah.
At E3 when they showed the game, and it was just one house or one area in the game, and they didn't show much after that.
Yeah.
They didn't show any gunplay really at all. Leading up to the game, which is crazy. They've only showed you running away from enemies and stuff.
I guess you knew there was going to be a weird family because it showed them at the table, but other than that
yeah,
you learned it all when you went to play.
Every character was when you went to play. You didn't know before you started.
And that made it fun.
Yeah, part of a game's fun is discovery. And I don't know if it's just us, but discovery is one of the biggest keys to having a good time with a video game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
and so they're showing us too much.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. I'm not against people who want to like watch a bunch of a game before it comes out because they do want to justify their purchase.
Yeah.
But if you know you're gonna like something, like Horizon, I saw the first trailer and I'm like, I'm in. It's a first party studio. I don't have any type of like affinity for Guerrilla Games, but I know it's a Sony first party exclusive. It's probably gonna be great. I'm gonna check it out. And then when the code came in for review, I didn't really know much about it. I just watched the trailers that they showed us. I didn't go looking for gameplay or information, and it was the best.
At this moment, if you want to play Horizon, there is so much out there that you could just see the whole game.
Yeah, like you can see
and it's not even released yet.
Yeah, it's not even out yet. As we're recording,
you can see, you can see like everything about the game right now. So I would say if you want to play, if you're excited for a game like this, don't look stuff up and don't
because it's just
don't ruin it for yourself.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people do it on accident because they're so excited.
Yeah.
And I don't I mean that's fine, but like try your hardest not to actively seek out information about a game because it does make the game worse.
So when you do a review, you try to keep
try
to keep it spoiler free.
Always. If you've watched or read any of my reviews, I always say the story is I think it's good, the story I think it's bad. I don't go into detail ever because I feel like that's up to the person playing to decide.
So if you want a spoiler-free review, you should be watching PlayStation Enthusiast Brett Reviews.
Brett Reviews. Thanks for the glowing recommendation. But yeah. Is there anything else?
That's it. That's what we wanted to talk about.
Go on Media Blackout with games that you want to play because it's the best way to experience them is to not know everything about them before you jump in. Like, especially with Horizon. Horizon's such a good game. I can't believe what IGN showed in their video review, and a lot of people will watch it and say there's no spoilers, but
dude, IGN's gonna hate us. I don't want it to sound like we're talking bad about it.
No, I love IGN. I listen to all their podcasts. Okay. I love everyone there. Friggin' Damon, Naomi, Justin Davis. I think he's still there. Anyway, Andrew Goldfarb, the Dark Knight of News. He's the best. That's it. I'm Brett Medlock. He's Curtis Salemi. This is our weird new setup. I'm going to get a green screen and cover all this up one day. We'll talk to you guys later.